Okay, literature, your last lens that I want you to consider is the psychological lens. And the key word for the psychological lens is motivation. Motivation is a reason for acting. So, through the psych lens, we consider why characters behave the way they do. We think about a character's unconscious emotions and how they turn those into actions. Or why does the character act the way they do? What motivated them to do that? Here's an example from Anthem. One action that we can look at is that equality runs away from society. Now, as a reader, through the psych lens, I'll want to try to decode or understand why the character did that. Maybe he feels unappreciated, so he just says, forget it, I'm out. Maybe he wants to fully experience individualism. Both of those would be good reasons or motivations for him to have left that society. So for any text, but for The Great Gatsby today, I want you to choose a character's action and explain why the character did that. So start with an actual action. I've used the example of Daisy crying over the shirt several times now, so you can't use that one. But there's an action. She's crying over shirts, and then my explanation could be really anything I want it to be. I could say she's so happy that she's crying over these shirts because she's finally back with Gatsby. I could say she's sad and that's why she's crying because she can't be with Gatsby because she's married. Or I could say she's disappointed that Gatsby has become this kind of imitation of her husband, that he's changed and he's not the same man he was 5 years ago when she first met him. So find some character's action in the novel and then try to explain and decode why did the character do that? What was their motivation?